Hello and welcome once again into my home. My name is Reverend Rick Clay. When the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock in Massachusetts and set up one of the first colonies in this country, they left because they were being persecuted for their beliefs and their ideas. They wanted to find somewhere where they were free to worship as they pleased. On July 4th, 1776, some of our founding fathers got together in Philadelphia and drafted a letter to King George in England expressing the same ideas. A quote from that document is, "All men are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." So our country is founded and based on the idea and principle of individual rights and individual liberty. We fought the Civil War to free people from oppression. People, slaves, were being denied basic civil and human rights. And we went to war for that. Several times since then, we have gone to war to free oppressed people all over the world. Whether it be from, the Marines in Haiti in the first part of the 20th century, World War I, World War II. When we went into Kuwait during Desert Storm, it was to liberate and free the Kuwaitis from Saddam Hussein, who was a tyrant. So our country is based on, has a long history of providing freedom and establishing freedom and basic human rights. So why is it then that we as a society are denying those same basic human civil rights to some of our own people? And I'm not talking about minorities even, I'm talking about regular white people, males and females. This isn't women's suffrage. This isn't the black civil rights movement of the 60s. A very good friend of mine in California is fighting for equal and civil rights for the gay and lesbian community. There's a lot of controversy in the country right now about gay rights and gay marriage. Now, marriage and civil unions, some people may argue, are the same thing, but they're not. If you're a married heterosexual couple, would you rather have a civil union or a marriage? And why are we against gays getting married? If you oppose the idea of gay and lesbian marriage, why? Ask yourself why. Is it because of your biblical, religious, or theological beliefs? Because the Bible says that marriage is a covenant between man and woman? Is it just that you don't think men should marry men and women should marry women? If that's the case, then I ask you, who are you to judge? Who are you to tell somebody else who they can and can't marry? Why are we as a society denying these law-abiding citizens the same basic civil and human rights that we demand of ourselves and our country, and we go to war for to give other people? Where's the logic in this? People throw around the idea of the separation of church and state all the time, which isn't even a constitutional issue. But if you really believe in the separation of church and state, then why would you also believe that it's okay to hold a group or category of people in this country to a different standard based on one religious belief? Not everybody believes in the Bible. Not everybody likes the Bible. Not everybody cares about the Bible. But the idea that men and women should not marry comes from the Bible. It is a religious belief. So we are holding the gay and lesbian community to a standard based on religious beliefs, and that is not really fair. Part of our foundation as a country is religious freedom, freedom of religion. That's why the Pilgrims came here. You know, they basically ran from England, went to the Netherlands, hung out there for a couple of years, decided it was getting rough there, so they came here and set up a colony. Freedom of religion, freedom of choice, civil rights, human rights. These are all things that we are denying to our own people. But we'll die and spend billions of dollars to free other people and give them the rights that we're denying our own. It doesn't make sense. If you have the courage of your convictions, support gay and lesbian marriage. Let people know. Be more vocal. The only people that you ever see in the media supporting gay and lesbian marriage are gay and lesbians, and a very few other people, like my friend Michelle. If you don't believe in gay and lesbian marriage, why? What does it matter to you if somebody you don't even know marries somebody else you don't even know, that you'll never meet? Why are you going to deny other people the same rights that you demand based on your beliefs? That's not right. And I'll even go as far as say that's un-American. We are a country based on freedom. Let's give freedom to everybody equally. It doesn't matter to me who somebody wants to marry. If there are two consenting adults that love each other, that want to be together, that's between them. It's got nothing to do with me, and it doesn't have anything to do with you. So leave them alone. If you don't support gay and lesbian marriage, don't. But don't deny other people the same rights that you demand or you expect, because it's not right and it's not fair. Just because the Bible says it's between a man and a woman doesn't make it right. You know, the Bible also says it's okay to stone children to death. The Bible also says that, you know, it's okay to have incestual sex with your father of your daughter. Not everything in the Bible is accurate. Not everything in the Bible is right. So, please, give people the same thing that you expect and you want. If you agree or support gay and lesbian marriage, do so. Be vocal about it. Support propositions when they come up in your state or your community. Don't deny these people the same things that we have. Most of us even take for granted. Once again, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me. This is Reverend Rick Clay. See you soon.